Welcome back to the channel. Today is going to be a different video of sorts. And if you hear ducks quacking, swans quacking, birds chirping, every sort of nature sound, it's because this is where I'm at. This is my place. Got the moon. Look at the moon. It's just bumping. Look at that chicken. It's a legit chicken right there. Boom, he's right there. Anyways, let's get back to it. Stop getting distracted. Stop getting distracted, yo. Stop being distracted. I wanted to take a moment and pop on here and share a little bit about what's happening in my life, because the shit's gone cray-cray. Yeah, pretty crazy actually, and in not the best ways, you know. And it's really put me in a position that's uncomfortable, a position that is uncertain and has uncertainty in it, in a position where I haven't been in before. And a part of me is feeling scared, a part of me doesn't know what to do, and a part of me feels numb as well at the same time. There's a whole crazy thing that happened this weekend. I was involved in a situation with my little man where he wasn't safe. He wasn't in my care, he was in someone else's care, and he was not safe at all. And I got text messages, I got calls, I got all this shit that just swarmed my phone that said, like, get here ASAP, it's not good for him. And I was in the middle of a sweat lodge. Like, I was in the middle of this beautiful Aboriginal experience of just enjoying and clarity and purpose and prayers and love and harmony and just this. And I like open my door and see my phone. It's just like lighting up like nobody's business. And as soon as I saw those text messages, it's like tunnel vision. And I just got tunnel vision. I was like, holy fuck, I gotta get my son out of that situation. And I literally remember like the emotions coming on. I literally remember my body reacting in such a way and my mind just kind of like going like this. It was like I was in shock. It was so weird. And I got in my car, set in my car, backed up. I was in Kelly Lake. So I was 89 kilometers away from Grand Prairie, which is 89 kilometers away from Lincoln. And Lincoln had to be like ASAP taken out of that space. And that was an hour ago that he had to be taken out, that I got the messages saying that. So it only got worse. And he had to get out there like as soon as I possibly could. So I was 89 kilometers away, tunnel vision, backing out of my car, smoke the ditch, get high centered, couldn't move anywhere. People from the sweat lodge have to come and like pull me out and tie me untimed, like take me out on the road, and then I just ripped home, probably going about 180. I was going about 180 home that entire 89 kilometers. And that's something I don't normally do. That's something I was just like, I felt this rush of energy, this insane amount of just like, get shit done. Let's get the fuck there. Let's get him safe. And like, let's do this now. And it was like this adrenaline, this norepinephrine that just like kicked into the body and was just like, woof. And I called my dad. I was like, Dad, I need you to go get my son right fucking now and bring him to your place. He went and did that. And it was just like, as soon as that happened, it was like, okay, now I can take a little bit of breathing. Now I got to figure out the rest of the situation. I got to handle what's happening. I got to handle all these different situations that are going on. So I'm on the phone while I'm driving, going 180. I'm like trying to navigate this whole traumatic scenario. And I take care of it to the best that I possibly could. My dad picked up my son. I went and got my son right as soon as I got into town. And man, when I hugged him, I like walked in, I like saw him, and I just wanted to cry, and I hugged him and I just started crying. I was like, thank fucking God that you are safe. And I am so sorry that I was not there to protect you. And in that moment, like every single ounce of me that has been shirking responsibility as a father flashed through my mind. If you're not familiar with what shirking means, it's kind of like giving up responsibility, giving up ownership, and only taking a little bit. And in that context, what it meant was that I was treating my relationship with my son more of like a babysitter and not necessarily like a father. Like I'd babysit him for 7 days and I can't wait to have my freedom, instead of building that relationship with my son and building my life to involve around my little man. And every single way flashed through my mind, and I just felt like that part of me had to die. That part of me that has taken less responsibility, that has shirked responsibility, that has put him in those situations, has put him in those places, it's not okay. Like, a part of me knew before going into the sweat lodge that this scenario, this incident could have led to where it went. And I still chose to go and participate in the sweat lodge anyways. And yes, it's done. Yes, it's not my fault. Yes, it's there. But part of me does still feel a little bit of guilt for that my son was exposed to a scenario, and he was surrounded by loved ones. He was surrounded by someone he loves the most. And so I just knew it. And in that situation, what's just happened has totally caused like an influx of all of this shit that's come up of like, okay, what happens now? What happens with Lincoln? Am I with Lincoln full time now? And so far I think that's where I'm at, is like I'm taking Lincoln full time. And so like so much has changed in the matter of a couple of days that, let's get this brighter, that I feel pretty scared. I feel pretty uncertain. I feel a little bit perplexed and still confused at what all went down. And a part of me is still excited, still full of joy, still full of love. Like, a part of me has died, you know, the part of me that has been shirking responsibility of fatherhood for so long has died. And that feels good. But yeah, there's just so much that has happened and so much that's happening. That it's hard to even talk about, you know, it's still so fresh. And I know I'm not even giving you all that there is to know, because a part of me, it's not my story. There's parts of this situation, this scenario, that I'm choosing not to share because it's not my story. It's just all fucked up. It's just really fucked up. And I think a part of me is pretty upset at God, you know, at the universe, of like, I was supposed to lead a bunch of men in a men's retreat as well, and go on and through that journey and do workshops, do exercises, do things that I wanted to lead and I wanted to be a part of and I wanted to experience with all these men that we have in our men's group. And it's just like, that was going to leave May 9th. That's this weekend. I was going to leave and be gone for 10 days. And it's like, that can no longer happen. And I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get to experience the men's retreat in next weekend. And so it's like all of this shit has just come up, and it's just like, why God? Why God? And I know that I've been asking for this. I know that I've been and have caused this. I know that my thoughts, me wanting to take full responsibility being a father, has caused this. I know that this is all happening for me to step into being and taking more responsibility over my life, my son's life, and the life that we get given, and really stepping into being a fucking man and leading. And I'm grateful for that opportunity. And a part of me is still balancing between those two fine lines. So I wanted to share, just because a lot has come up for me, and a lot's happened, and I don't know what the future's gonna hold. You know, I don't know what the future's gonna hold for me, for Lincoln, what's gonna happen. A lot has really changed, and it's just like, holy fuck, it's all happened in the snap of a fingers. It's just like, fuck, I love it. And it's frustrating as all hell when I'm resisting it. But life is always good, you know. And it will all be sorted, however it's sorted. And it's just going with the flow and being with it that matters the most. I'm gonna head her. That was just a quick update of what's going on. I'll share some more, and we got some more vids coming this week as well, which is awesome. Pretty excited to share some of that stuff, especially some new stuff with Lincoln. But much love from me to you. Oh, that sunset view in the back though. Look at that thing. Have the most incredible day, incredible evening, incredible night. And as always, I love you. I care about you. I see you. I hear you. I feel you. And I want to be with you. In whatever context you make that mean. What I make that mean is like be just in your space and in your energy, in your vibration, y'all. Because all it is good vibrations. Again, until next time, so much love. Bye for now.